Hello, and welcome to Relaxing Facts. I'm Chad K, and today I will be talking about squirrels. Each week, I share interesting stories and little-known facts on a variety of topics, accompanied by gentle, soothing music. My goal is to help you find a sense of calm during your busy day. Feel free to settle into a cozy spot and let yourself be carried away by these relaxing facts. Squirrels are among the most familiar wild animals on Earth. Whether they are darting across a park, burying acorns in a backyard, or gliding silently through a forest, these remarkable mammals have adapted to an astonishing variety of environments. They are often overlooked because they are so common, but the more scientists study squirrels, the more fascinating they become. They are intelligent problem solvers, skilled climbers, important forest gardeners, and even talented aerial acrobats. The squirrel family contains more than 280 species found on every continent except Australia and Antarctica. While many people think only of the gray squirrels living in city parks, the family includes tree squirrels, ground squirrels, chipmunks, marmots, prairie dogs, and flying squirrels. They range in size from tiny African pygmy squirrels weighing less than an ounce to alpine marmots that can weigh over 15 pounds. Tree squirrels are probably the animals most people recognize. Eastern gray squirrels, fox squirrels, and red squirrels spend most of their lives among branches, where they leap effortlessly between trees. Their powerful hind legs allow them to jump distances several times their own body length. Their sharp claws grip bark securely, while flexible ankle joints rotate almost 180 degrees. This unusual feature allows squirrels to climb down trees headfirst, something few mammals can do. Their bushy tails serve many purposes beyond looking attractive. The tail acts as a balancing pole while running along narrow branches. During long jumps, it helps steer through the air. In cold weather, it becomes a warm blanket wrapped around the body. During hot weather, it provides shade from the sun. Some squirrels even use their tails to signal danger or communicate with other squirrels. One of the squirrel's greatest abilities is climbing. A squirrel can race up a tree in seconds using powerful muscles in its legs and shoulders. Its claws dig into bark like tiny hooks. If chased by a predator, the squirrel often circles around the opposite side of the trunk, keeping the tree between itself and the attacker. This simple tactic makes it surprisingly difficult for hawks, foxes, or cats to catch them. Squirrels have exceptional vision. Their eyes are positioned on the sides of their heads, giving them a wide field of view to detect predators approaching from many directions. Their eyesight is especially important because they spend much of their lives moving rapidly through three-dimensional environments where one mistake could mean a dangerous fall. Their hearing is also highly developed. Squirrels recognize alarm calls from other squirrels and even from birds. Many species of birds sound alarms when hawks appear overhead, and squirrels have learned to understand these warnings. Nature is full of communication that crosses species boundaries. Perhaps the most famous squirrel behavior is gathering food for winter. During autumn, squirrels spend countless hours collecting acorns, walnuts, hickory nuts, beech nuts, and other seeds. Rather than storing everything in one large pile, many squirrels create hundreds or even thousands of separate hiding places. And scientists call this scatter hoarding. This strategy offers several advantages. If another animal discovers one cache, many others remain safe. It also spreads food throughout the squirrel's territory, reducing travel distance during winter. And then an obvious question arises. How does a squirrel remember where thousands of nuts are buried? The answer is remarkable. Squirrels rely on spatial memory, remembering landmarks such as rocks, logs, trees, and changes in terrain. Instead of remembering every exact location, like pins on a map, they memorize the relationships between nearby landmarks. Research has shown that squirrels can relocate a surprising percentage of their buried food months later, even beneath snow. Of course, they do not find every hidden nut. Those forgotten acorns often sprout into new oak trees. In this way, squirrels accidentally plant forests. Many large hardwood forests owe part of their success to generations of squirrels that buried more seeds than they eventually recovered. Scientists sometimes call squirrels accidental gardeners of the forest. Every forgotten seed has the potential to become a towering tree that provides food and shelter for countless other species. Squirrels are not simply instinct-driven animals. Numerous studies demonstrate impressive intelligence and adaptability. Researchers have designed obstacle courses, puzzle feeders, and food containers requiring multiple steps to open. Squirrels quickly learn solutions and often become faster with practice. In cities, they display even greater creativity. They learn traffic patterns, identify safe crossing opportunities, and remember which people regularly provide food. Some have learned how to steal birdseed despite elaborate squirrel-proof feeders, often finding weaknesses that engineers never anticipated. Flying squirrels represent one of the most extraordinary branches of the squirrel family. Despite their name, they do not actually fly like birds or bats. Instead, they glide. A flying squirrel has a membrane of skin stretching between its front and back legs. When it leaps from a tree, it spreads its limbs, turning this membrane into a parachute-shaped wing. By adjusting the tension of the membrane and moving its tail, it can steer with surprising precision. Some species can glide more than 300 feet in a single leap while losing relatively little altitude. Just before landing, the squirrel raises its body and tail to slow down, allowing it to grab the tree trunk with remarkable accuracy. Unlike most familiar squirrels, flying squirrels are nocturnal. They spend daylight hours sleeping inside tree cavities before emerging after sunset to search for nuts, berries, insects, and bird eggs. Ground squirrels live very different lives. Instead of climbing trees, they dig elaborate underground burrows that protect them from weather and predators. Many species live in colonies with complex social structures. Prairie dogs, which belong to the squirrel family, build enormous underground towns stretching for miles. These colonies contain nurseries, sleeping chambers, food storage areas, and multiple escape routes. Prairie dogs are famous for their vocal communication. Their alarm calls vary depending on the type of predator approaching. Studies suggest they can communicate information about whether the threat is a hawk, coyote, human, or domestic dog. Some researchers even believe that their calls include details about size, speed, and direction. Squirrels face many predators. Hawks, owls, foxes, coyotes, snakes, domestic cats, they all hunt squirrels. Young squirrels are especially vulnerable before they become experienced climbers. To survive, squirrels rely on constant vigilance. They rarely feed for long without stopping to scan their surroundings. Their quick zigzag running pattern makes them difficult targets, especially for predators attacking from above. Communication plays an important role in staying alive. Tree squirrels make barking sounds, chattering noises, and rapid tail flicks when they detect danger. Nearby squirrels often respond immediately by freezing or climbing higher into trees. Despite their small size, squirrels can be surprisingly territorial. Red squirrels, in particular, aggressively defend food supplies and nesting areas. They may chase rivals through trees at astonishing speeds while producing loud warning calls. Tree squirrels usually build nests called drays. A dray resembles a large ball of leaves and twigs placed high in tree branches. Inside, the nest is carefully lined with soft moss, grass, bark fibers, or shredded leaves to create insulation against cold temperatures. Many squirrels also use natural tree cavities abandoned by woodpeckers or created by decay. These enclosed spaces provide excellent protection during storms and harsh winters. Baby squirrels are born blind, hairless, and completely dependent on their mother. During the first several weeks, she rarely leaves them alone for long periods. As they grow, the young begin practicing climbing and jumping under careful supervision before eventually becoming independent. Urban squirrels have become experts at living alongside humans. Parks, neighborhoods, and college campuses provide abundant trees, gardens, and food sources. While people sometimes think squirrels are tame, they remain wild animals with natural instincts and should never be handled. Their ability to adapt has allowed some species to thrive in cities where many other wild mammals struggle. They use power lines as highways, ornamental trees as nesting sites, and even learn which garbage bins are easiest to open. Scientists continue studying squirrels because they provide valuable information about forest health, animal memory, ecology, and adaptation. Their behaviors help researchers understand how ecosystems regenerate and how animals solve problems in changing environments. Although squirrels sometimes frustrate gardeners by digging in flower pots or raiding bird feeders, their ecological importance is difficult to overstate. They disperse seeds, feed predators, prune branches while feeding, and help maintain healthy forests. The next time you see a squirrel racing along a fence or disappearing up a tree, remember that you are watching an animal perfectly adapted to its world. Every leap is guided by remarkable balance. Every buried acorn represents an investment in the future. Every quick decision reflects millions of years of evolution shaping one of nature's most successful small mammals. And that brings us to the end of this week's talk. If you enjoyed this episode of Relaxing Facts, please consider subscribing or click like. I hope you have a fantastic day, whether you're taking a moment to unwind or just enjoying some calming listening. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Chad K, and I will see you next time. Bye.